Welcome back to Next Life Garage. Today we're going to be climbing in the Nissan finally, doing some tuning on the 14-pound wastegate. I thought that it was just a 12-pound, but turns out after doing some research on the numbers on it, it's a 14-pound. So we're going to be pushing the limits of the FIC's ability to correct for timing at 14 pounds. The wastegate does crack at 12 pounds, so it'll kind of fight itself to make 14 in the upper RPM range. It's kind of a overboost protection built into the internally gated systems. Not quite sure how the external gate systems work. Haven't messed with those in the past, but maybe some of you guys that have can chime in the comments down there and let us know how they work. We may not actually see 14 today. Like I said, we'll just be doing some rough tuning on the road. I have the wife with me today. She's going to be monitoring the air-fuel mixture gauge. She'll be slapping me or yelling at me or throwing her arms up at me or something if we get in the too lean range while we're under boost. And I'll let off at that point. We'll go back and look at our log and see where we were and make some adjustments. That's basically what we're going to be doing today. We'll set you guys up in the car. Maybe you can see the gauges in there. I don't know. I know you're not going to see the, the boost gauge and air fuel mixture gauge, but you might see the speedometer, so you kind of see what kind of speeds we're doing. Pretty dangerous to do this stuff out on the road. We'll be in third gear for the most part, so 80 mile an hour, 85 mile an hour at the top end of third gear probably, and we'll be making pulls from about 2500 RPM up to red line. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. I'm going to go ahead and apologize for the shakes and the rattles on the camera. The engine and transmission in this car are pretty solidly mounted, so everything kind of vibrates and rattles in there, and you're going to hear it on the camera, as I'm sure you know from the base timing and idle video where we went on a little cruise to warm it up before we did that stuff. And we'll go make some pulls on the road. We got the missus manning the data logger on the computer. We'll make a little pull here in third gear from roughly 2300 RPM up to 6000 RPM. See what we're doing. And we made a couple pulls so far. Not really wanting to go over 9 pounds of boost. Not sure what's going on right there, but we do have some hiccups and some jumps in the tune. You'll probably see that in the video. Definitely hear it probably. But you'll go ahead and start logging, baby.
Got it.
All right, we're gonna make a pull. Much over 8 pounds of boost right there. Something's holding us back. We're gonna make some adjustments on the fuel. We'll come out and do another pull. Pull 2 coming up. She's not bucking and bronking quite as bad as she was on that last pull, or the first few pulls we made. So here comes another one, third gear again. About 2300 RPM to red line. Go ahead and start it.
Go.
Maybe need to adjust on the wastegate spring.
Air fuel ratio is better.
I did twist that lever out a little bit that attaches to the wastegate, so it wasn't quite as tight to pull. That may be why we're losing or not making 14 pounds. We may have to make some adjustments to the wastegate, come back out and tune again. Everything air fuel ratio wise looks good though. We're gonna wrap it up for today on this one. Something's just not right with it. And we'll fill y'all back in when we get back home. Well, we made it back to home base with the Nissan. She was not at all happy with the 12-pound or the 14-pound spring and what was going on out there on the road. She was just kind of felt like she was hitting a wall at certain RPMs and certain boost ranges. So I'm probably going to take the spark plugs out, check on those, check the map sensor on the engine, and we're probably going to throw the 7-pound wastegate back on and load the 7-pound tune back up in it and see if it's still doing the same things. kind of eliminate that problem. Make sure it's not something in the new tune that I've missed. I'll let y'all know what I find inside there. But until next time, don't take no wooden nickels, and be good. Somebody's got to.